Welcome back, little explorers. Are you curious about what happens inside your body when you eat pizza? How about when you burp or sneeze? Do you know what happens inside your body when you skip sleep? No? Well, join us today in this amazing adventure where we go on an exciting journey through Tommy's tired body to discover the answers to these puzzling questions. Let's dive right in. It was a dark and gloomy day in the town of Sleepyville, and everyone was fast asleep except for our hero, Tommy. Now, Tommy had a very busy day planned. He wanted to visit his friend, build a robot, and even practice his skateboard tricks. But first, he needed to sneak in some gaming time. He opened his tablet and started playing his favorite game. The problem was, he just couldn't stop. He thought to himself, just one more level, then I'll get ready for my big day. But soon, he found himself saying, just one more game, and then I'll go. And before he knew it, the clock struck 2 a.m. Tommy jumped out of bed. Uh-oh, he thought. I have to get some sleep so I can finish my robot with Jenny tomorrow. But his eyelids were so droopy, his head hit the pillow and poof, he was fast asleep. Meanwhile, deep inside Tommy's body, a party was in full swing. All the organs were having a blast. Brainy was tossing data around. Eye was keeping guard. Belly was getting cozy, and Moody was feeling fine until suddenly, "Stop the music," cried Moody. "This party is giving me a headache." The other organs stopped their fun and looked at Moody in surprise. "What's wrong, Moody?" asked Brainy. "I'm just not in the mood to party anymore," Moody said with a frown. "I wish Tommy would get some rest." The others were puzzled. "But why do you want him to sleep? Don't you know he has a super cool plan for tomorrow?" asked Eye. "Being awake all night is making me grumpy and cranky. If Tommy doesn't sleep now, I don't think he'll be able to focus on anything tomorrow," Moody explained. "Well, I guess you're right," said Brainy. "All work and no play makes Brainy go gray." The other organs cheered. Suddenly, they heard a loud crash from outside. "Did you hear that?" asked Bella, her voice trembling. It sounded like Tommy fell off his bed. "Oh my," said Eye. "Let's check on him and make sure he's okay." The organs went on a wild ride through the twists and turns of Tommy's body until they reached his room. They peeked through the window and saw that Tommy was sleeping peacefully. "Oh, thank goodness," sighed Bella. "He's okay." Just then, Dr. Blyatsho popped into the room. "Hey there," she said with a smile. "What brings you to Tommy's room?" asked one of the eyes. "We were worried about Tommy because he hasn't slept yet, and we wanted to make sure he's all right," explained another eye. "Well, don't worry," Dr. Blyatsho said with a wink. "I know just how to help him get some shut-eye." She tiptoed over to Tommy's bed and gave him a little nudge. "Hmm," Tommy mumbled, turning over. "5 more minutes," he whispered. Dr. Blyatsho chuckled and said, "There's no time like the present. Let's go on an adventure inside Tommy's body to see what happens when he skips sleep." Suddenly, Tommy's eyes shot open. "An adventure," he exclaimed. "Sign me up." And with that, he hopped out of bed and followed Dr. Blyatsho on an incredible journey through his own body. As they zoomed through Tommy's body, they noticed something strange. Everything seemed upside down and backwards. "What's going on?" Tommy asked, feeling a little queasy. "Don't worry, Tommy," Dr. Blyatsho said with a reassuring smile. "You're just experiencing the amazing upside-down world of your body when you don't sleep." They soon arrived at Brainy's home. "Blah," Tommy exclaimed. "It looks like someone forgot to clean their room." Brainy was sitting on his messy bed, surrounded by scattered papers and unorganized files. Brainy, what's going on? Tommy asked, concerned by his friend's messy appearance. I just don't feel like cleaning up today, Brainy replied with a sigh. It's hard to do anything when you haven't slept. Tommy realized that being awake all night wasn't just boring. It could actually affect his friends, too. Thanks for letting me know, Brainy, he said, feeling a bit guilty. Hey, don't worry about it, Tommy, Brainy replied with a wave of his hand. I understand that you were having fun, but now I need to rest so I can help you ace that math test tomorrow. Next, they stopped by Ai-Ai's house. Tommy noticed that both eyes were drooping and struggling to stay open. What's wrong, Ai-Ai? He asked. It's hard to keep our eyes open when Tommy doesn't sleep. One of the eyes replied with a yawn. We need our rest so we can watch over everything and protect his body. I'm sorry, guys, Tommy said, realizing that his actions were affecting his friends. It won't happen again. The eyes perked up at his apology. That's great news, Tommy, one of them said. Now let's get some sleep so we can be bright and bushy-tailed for a new day. As they continued their journey, they came across Moody. Unlike the others, he didn't seem upset, but rather irritated. Hey, Moody, what's wrong? Tommy asked curiously. My job is to control Tommy's emotions, Moody explained, but I can't do that properly if I don't get any sleep. I didn't know that, Moody, Tommy said, feeling ashamed. You're right. I should have slept earlier so you wouldn't have to be so grumpy. Moody smiled, relieved to finally have some peace and quiet. Thanks, Tommy. Now I can go back to making you feel happy and calm. Finally, they arrived at Belly's house. Good morning, Belly, Tommy said, surprised to see his stomach dancing. I can't believe I haven't seen you move before. We get hungry when you skip meals, Belly explained, and we get tired when you don't sleep. It's hard to stay still when we're not getting what we need. I'm sorry, Belly, Tommy said, realizing that he hadn't been taking care of his body. Let's go home so I can get some rest. When they got home, Tommy immediately went to bed. As he snuggled under his covers, he thought about his adventure through his body. Wow, he whispered. I didn't realize that skipping sleep would have such an impact on my body. I feel so much better now. Tommy slept soundly through the night, and when he woke up, he felt refreshed and ready for a new day. He got out of bed and stretched. I feel great, he said with a smile. Time to take care of my body so I can have another amazing day. And with that, Tommy went to brush his teeth, eat breakfast, and get ready for school. Throughout the day, Tommy noticed that his brain was sharper, his eyes were brighter, and his emotions were more balanced. He even felt a surge of energy when he went skateboarding. I can't believe how much better I feel after just one night of sleep, he said to himself. It's amazing what a difference sleep can make. At the end of the day, Tommy went to bed feeling grateful for his body and the importance of sleep. He snuggled under his covers and closed his eyes, dreaming of new adventures to come. And that's the end of our adventure, little explorers. What did you find most interesting about Tommy's journey? Did you learn anything new? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting journeys inside the body. Click the link above to watch our next video and keep exploring the amazing world that's all around you. Until next time, happy adventuring.